Previously on TGCT Live. Oh dear! His bum! Broadcasting from inside of a deer's bum, it's TGCT Live on March 2nd, 2016, and today we're sponsored by Mr. Plow. Remember, call Mr. Plow. That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. We're going to be playing two great courses today. First up, the Harlequin at Jester's Lake by S. Morris, or Sam. We've also got our own Els 41 bringing the Brynhilder Golf Club. We'll also play a little bit of TGCT Live Course Roulette and see how we do.
You are fully bonded and licensed by the city, aren't you, Mr. Plow?
Shut up, boy.
Ha! I totally nearly spoke over that last bit. Welcome to another episode of TGCT Live. I am Els41, broadcasting out of Harrogate in the UK, where it has snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The annoying thing with snow is people just completely forget how to drive in it. Or completely forget how to drive. And it's just annoying. With me is Dr. Yeti out of Salt Lake City. How are you doing?
I'm very good. We got quite our fill of snow early in the year, and today it is gorgeous. It is probably, 25 degrees Celsius?
Yeah. Wow.
60 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun is out, the snow is gone, and spring looks like it may be poking its head out here.
Sun's out, guns out.
Hope so.
That means two things in America. Anyway, we've got a full chat room. S. Morris, welcome along. We're playing your course first. Felix Irving, Scob, who's giving me grief already. Adam Hill, good to have you all along with us. As Yeti said in the intro, we've got two courses. S. Morris's Harlequin at Jester's Lake is first up, and then my latest release. My first full course, since...
Bunyip, right?
Bunyip, yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Brynhilda.
Right, so the Harlequin at Jester's Lake. I'm actually playing with a new controller today. Hot off the press, this.
Xbox One controller?
It's an Xbox One controller. This is the first time I'm using it.
Oh, this could get scary.
It could be good, it could be terrible. It could be, it's TGCT Roulette. That's what we're playing at half time. Yay!
Yeah. It can be terrible sometimes in that show. This is a beautiful first hole here.
Yeah, so S. Morris has made umpteen brilliant courses. Some of them very realistic, some of them not so realistic, which he always gives me grief for, but I'm sticking by my guns. I'm sure I'm going to get some abuse in the chat room now. I think this one's going more on the... really? Ooh, I'm getting a bit of lag here. 1 second.
Looks a little realistic. This is the rustic theme, right?
Yeah. For some reason, the rustic theme is terrible when it comes to...
high settings.
Yeah, or any settings.
That kind of can be said about the game itself.
If I add the extra 1%, do you reckon I can get through these trees?
I tried to, and as you saw, if you noticed where my my first ball landed, I was in the heavy rough. I was not able to cut that corner.
Oh, I didn't, but luckily I've landed on the fairway. I'd say there's a bit of texture swapping here. Morris, can you, or Sam, sorry, can you fill us in on that? It looks like it. I've got another jazzy top on today for all the fashion-istas out there.
Which, by the way, if you haven't seen our latest TGCT Live Gold, you need to see Els' outfit for that one. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, John Daly called. He wants his top back.
Ooh, starting off with a bogey.
S. Morris has said good luck.
I wonder if that means he's made it difficult.
Adam Hill says today he had the classic Scottish 4 seasons. What's that? Snow, snow, rain and snow.
Yeah, we'll get days like that in Salt Lake City where you'll wake up and it's snowed, and then by the time it's late afternoon, it's you know a nice sunny day and almost thinking about taking your coat off.
Canuck can't be with us again today. He's at this
He's
time
buried
slot.
somewhere in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, he's going to struggle to make this time slot for a little while due to his work commitments. So we'll try and get him on as much as we can. But
Yeah, it is a pretty early start for him, although it's late for Els. It's very early for him. So
yeah,
work called, and unfortunately, work is more important than hitting a little white ball digitally around a screen.
oh, I like this approach shot here.
You took the words out of my mouth, especially how you can see the tee box of what I assume is the next hole on the left,
Yeah.
and the green for the next hole just off in the distance. Great
in
great
the river
view.
there. Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot. I like it a lot.
Ooh, bite.
See, I've gone a bit short there and hoping we'll get some roll. Oh, mine bit. Oh, you got right in there. There's still 2 spaces available, by the way, if people want to join us.
Next week on TGCT Live, guest co-host Irving R. Levine.
We'll have you on as a guest host if you want. Oh, mind.
We can put in a prop bet in Vegas for how many sex references he'll make. Like over under 32.5.
One question, S. Morris, while you're in the chat room. How far... I'll go in... Oh, I've dropped one as well. What a silly putt that was. How close to the object limit were you? In Scotland, when it hits minus 25, we might consider a hat. This is a nice looking hole here. Oh, is that a speedboat I see on the right? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, Salt Lake, we're used to very cold winters. So once spring comes, I'm going to try to say it's in Celsius temperatures, but once it gets into the 50s Fahrenheit, or the upper teens in Celsius, we're stripping off clothes. But it's the exact opposite in places like California and Florida. When it drops to those levels, they're freezing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's 19 degrees Celsius. I got to put a coat on. Wimps.
Yeah. This is a really pretty hole right here.
It
like
is.
This. I like the view in the background as well. And I like the flowers, and I like all this stuff here. There's obviously a future hole coming up.
Irving keeps calling him Zach Morris. That's something that
Saved
folks...
by the Bell. Is that right?
There you go. Yeah, well done.
With the lovely Kelly Kapowski.
That's right.
Was it her name?
Yeah. That was Tiffany Amber Thiessen, I think, was the actress. The crush of many a lads in the 90s.
Yeah, too right.
And then the geeky one went on to make like that
film.
That softcore porn film.
Oh yeah, that art film. Yeah.
Although the guy who played Screech went and made real hardcore porn films.
Dear me. He actually, when I was at university, he did a DJ set at one of the clubs.
That's funny. Did you go to that show?
I did. He was there. Yeah. We
Was
didn't
it
actually
good?
realise he was there until we actually got to the place, and he was like on all the notice boards out the front. Oh, I've definitely overcooked that. Yeah. Saved by the Bell. Okay, here's a question from the chat room. Thank goodness that this is a par 5.
I rolled right through your ball.
Yeah, I thought with the plus 10 wind I would make that. Here's a question for the chat room then. What was everyone's childhood? And it doesn't matter what age. You could be a baby, a toddler. Was your childhood TV show? Like, if you could have one show that was your show, what would it be? What was yours?
So there was a really kind of hokey show on a channel called Nickelodeon about some kids at summer camp that was called Salute Your Shorts.
Right.
And if anyone can remember that show, it had Ugg and Budnick and a character named Donkey Lips. I watched that show all the time.
The Crystal Maze from Adam Hill. Yeah, that was one of mine. That was a game show here in the UK where... Oh, pick a shot up. Nice. There were four... It was basically done in a big warehouse, like massive. And there were 4 themed zones where a team of like 5 people had to each complete different games. So there's like a skill one, and a physical one, and a mental one, and all the rest of it. And the purpose of each game was to win a crystal. Then at the end, they go into this big dome, and they'd fill the dome with either gold or silver leaflets that look quite hard to see in the lighting. And the more crystals you'd got throughout the show, the longer you stayed in the dome at the end, and then the more gold pieces you got compared to silver ones, the better prize you won. So it was. Oh, I used to love. I used to really want to be on it, but you go back and watch it now if you can find it anywhere, and you just realise how dumb the contestants were. God, some of them, like, come on, guys, like, really? Anyway,
That sounds like a combination of 2 shows that we had, 2 game shows. One was called Guts, and it was like physical challenges, and they'd have to climb this indoor mountain as fast as they could.
yeah.
And then another one was called something about a hidden temple. And they'd have to run through this hidden temple looking for little gold idols. And
Okay. Yeah, that sounds a little similar. Yeah.
yeah, and in between the physical stuff, there was, questions and prizes. Like you win a Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, there's loads going on here. The Crystal Knight Rider, Inspector Gadget, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Blue's Clues. Don't recognise that one.
Yeah, that's a children's show. It must have just been here.
Mine. Oh, Treasure Hunt. Ha! That was a British show with Annika Rice. Used to run round a town or something trying to find. That was quite fun. Mine was, bearing in mind it was on its second run, so late 80s. Thunderbirds.
Yeah, Thunderbirds was good.
Thunderbirds was my child. I used to think it was real. Oh yeah, but I had like Mum had taped all the shows off the TV. VHS taped the lot, and like so they'd all have adverts in the middle, and yeah, it was great. I used to love it. Grange Hill, S. Morris.
Sometimes those old adverts from the 80s and 90s just can still bring back so much nostalgia.
Oh, right, yeah, totally.
Oh, how did I not get that? I'm going to go 2 over.
G-Dog's right. The main prize for the Crystal Maze, though, like, they'd slave their arse off for 2 hours, and it'd be like, you've won a toaster. It's like, oh, great, 30 quid's worth, thanks. But the thing with that game as a show as well is, if you had to do each task within a time limit, and if you didn't get out the room in time, you'd get locked in, and the team would have to spend a crystal to get you out again. But I used to think, cool. Like, what happened to the people that never made it? Bearing in mind I was, tiny. Do the people just stay in there all the time if they
get locked in?
It was great. What a show that was.
Oh, Beverly Hills 90210 says Bugsy. That was huge. I never really watched that show, but that was huge.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a big one for us over here as well.
Yeah, that was huge too.
Fort Boyard, Adam Hill. That's very similar to what I was just talking to you about, but nowhere near as good or as popular. I'm too busy thinking about this stuff. My game has been massively affected. Have you noticed?
You're a hole ahead of me.
Am I?
And I just got another par. I'm 2 shots over. It's been tricky. It's been tough. The greens have been challenging, but certainly not unfair in any way. I'm really enjoying myself on this.
Same. I think the wind hasn't helped us, has it?
Oh, the wind has been brutal, but it's one of those things we haven't really been mentioning in the course so much because it's one of those that's just so good so far that...
Yeah. I've just dropped another shot there. I think I quite like the way that it all feels very, very natural, and it feels like a really realistic golf course. See, he's going to like me for saying that. I like the bunkers here. They're nice. There's a big E in there. I see what he's done. That's nice of you. There's Yeah, I mean that third hole onto the island green was really nice. The par 3. Ooh, I'm going this way.
I liked the fairway bunkers, even though they snagged me on 7. I
Yeah.
just thought they were nice as well. I'm just catching up to you on 8. All right. Another one. He's just got some really nice hill work and bunkers off the tee so far.
Oh, hang on. Felix is asking. I guess this is a computer question. Would you recommend a Core i5 6600 GTX 960? I'm not the best person to ask, but all I can say is I'd go for a 970 or above if you could, just because technology moves incredibly quickly, and I think 960s, whilst they'll play stuff like GTA or Witcher or something like that incredibly well, you can probably get a 970, which is the next one, and play them even better. I have a 970 and I can play those 2 games I mentioned without breaking a sweat.
Yeah,
G-Dog's
I would agree with that.
and Blue Wolf. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're pretty good cost too.
What did you get on yours? Because yours is more recent. Yours is a 980, is it?
I have a 980 Ti, and it rips games apart. It's good to go into this game settings and put it on the recommended settings, and it's like ultra, 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 high.
Except on the golf
high.
club where it's
I'm
1.
I think on the golf club I'm at object limit 4.
Wow. Okay, I had to put it down to 1 on this.
Which it still upsets me that I can't go all the way up to 5.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. This is pretty.
When a game like GTA I've got on extreme settings and it's smashing out 80 frames a second.
Yeah.
And at detail level 5 on the golf club, it doesn't look as good as GTA, and it just chugs.
See, look at if I what have I got it on then? Right. Object detail 1, high quality tree count 700, distance. That's I don't even know what that is actually. Anti-aliasing. What does that do?
That makes the little jagged corners on things less jagged.
All right. See, like the clubhouse in the back here looks a bit sharp. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the one criticism of this game is that it is optimized terribly. Like really, really bad.
Oh, but it has consumed like 1,500 hours of my life. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
And I used to play it on atrocious settings on my old computer that could barely run it.
Same.
Because it is that good of a game. I like the little Jester's Lake, little flowers. Usually I'm not a fan of those.
G-Dog's right. I think it's partly due to the amount of objects it has to render. I think that's probably right.
I would also imagine that the physics are pretty taxing too.
Yeah, you can think so. Going back to our what's taken over the chat room, there was a show called Shafted. It lasted about 2 episodes, a combination of The Weakest Link and Prisoner's Dilemma. Is it really annoying when you have a really great TV show and they end it with the standard Prisoner's Dilemma thing? For people who don't know what that is, it's when you get 2 people have a briefcase or something similar, or 2 briefcases each. Sorry, inside one of them says split the winnings, and one side says steal it. So if both players pick split, they split the winnings. If one player picks split but the other one says steal, they get the whole lot. And if they both push steal, they both get nothing. So many good TV shows are ruined by that game at the end.
Huh.
Plop. Straight into the sand. This feels like a long hole in this wind.
And you have to trust the other person or have no trust in them.
Yeah. The thing is in that, you would always steal. Because you either get all the money then or none of it. Whereas if you split, you'll either get half the money or none of it.
Mhm. Let the other guy be the sucker.
Yeah, right.
I'll get up there.
In this wind, this hole has felt very long. I'm going to drop a shot here.
Yeah, it was a very long hole. In the wind, I mean, I hit hit a good drive into the fairway and had a 3-wood in. But in neutral wind, it probably would have been more like a 3-iron. I took another bogey.
Yeah, I did.
This has
as
been
well.
tough.
It has been tough. Giveaway will be on 16.
Excellent.
This old tree in the way here.
I think it's one that you can kind of just
I think
challenge.
I'm going to go to the left of it, actually.
Can you go to the right of these pine trees?
I was
Like,
just thinking that in this wind,
split?
and spin it back round. I'm going to go for it. Why not?
If I did the same.
I've done it. Just.
Oh yeah, me too.
But now I've got another, what looks like quite a horrible shot round another tree. Oh,
Oh, I just found the rough.
Okay.
Oh, it's a par 5. This is a good looking hole too.
Yeah. You're kind of putting off the same shot twice here. Interesting. Ooh, we're going to roll onto the green. I like this in the background. It's pretty. It's nice.
Yeah, the lake at the
Yeah.
the boats. He's got a lighthouse hut hidden in one of those cabins. That's a 10.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, Felix wants us to give away a GTX 970. I think we might need a few more donations for that.
Certainly. Alright, get this one. I need to get some birdies. Darn it. Drat. So how does it feel to be broadcasting from inside a deer's bum today?
Bit crappy, if I'm honest. Whee! You were asking for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, those intros have become more and more fun to edit.
See, now this is an
That's-
interesting hole with this win, because if you take the 9 off, that gives you 207. No, it doesn't. It gives you 205. And this 207 club with 11 wind.
I'm
will
hitting
make
the
green.
5-wood into the 11 wind.
The 5 wood will probably
this-
still go past it. Maybe I'll take a bit off.
This is a great looking hole,
It is
by
great.
the way. I'm just kind of flying around, just really well done.
See, that 5 wood is long. Oh no, it's not. It's actually landed pin high. Still rolled off the back, mine.
Alright, so I'm going to put some high loft on mine and hope that the old wind knocks her down some.
Oh my god! I chipped it in!
Oh, I heard that. Nicely
Chipping!
done.
Do it once. Once and only once.
Ooh. I stuck one within like 8 feet.
Oh, nice.
I'm 6 feet.
Wow. So I thought that the front 9 was quite short, quite long, but that was only 3-3.
Maybe just a few select holes.
Yeah, the way in though is 3-7. Just under 3-8, so that is long.
Oh, so this wind is going to make cutting this water off a bit of a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm completely wussing out.
Alright, just don't roll through the fairway. Just... Alright, there you go.
There we go. So I've got a 4-day weekend. I'm actually off tomorrow and Friday. How nice is that?
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. I actually just had a 4-day weekend a couple weeks ago. I just cracked out, just banged out a whole bunch of Tomb Raider.
You know that means something completely different in the UK, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good.
I chose my words very selectively.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah. The new
You know,
one,
this-
right? The new Tomb Raider.
Yeah, the new one. This little marina area where all these boats have a dock and these little cabins. Very quaint. I would love to have one of those properties.
Yeah, they'd be a bit pricey, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, but that new Tomb Raider, really good game. Lara Croft she's my girlfriend.
Smoking again, is she?
Well, they
I
kind
mean,
of covered
smoking hot.
her
She's
up.
not taking.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, smoking hot. There have been a couple times where she was on fire in the game, and she was smoking.
You could
Um,
actually, in the original game, you could actually kill her quite brutally. In
oh
some
yeah,
ways,
in
yeah,
this
like
one you
jumping off
certainly can too.
big, you know, yeah.
And they even make sure there's a particularly gruesome kind of animation for as she dies in this game. Like you can fall into spikes, and like one will go through your throat.
That's grim.
Pretty grim, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, they've kind of covered her up quite a bit. She's mostly in like winter coats because it takes place a lot in the high mountains, so you don't get a lot
really?
of not a lot of boob physics.
Yeah, they probably couldn't be bothered to code them. Imagine how long that takes.
Well, what was that game that you'd like play volleyball with the like? It was basically boob animations. That's the only reason people played it. What was that?
Volleyball. There was a beat 'em up called Dead or Alive.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, actually.
Yeah.
But they made like a volleyball game with those characters. I thought.
Well, it might have done. I don't know if I saw that, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But there's the Dead or Alive, where I think 50% of their budget went into the boob physics.
Yeah, and it was just like completely stupid.
They were like low gravity bosoms.
Come left. Oh, didn't make it. Top one.
Where's this show gone? Right in the gutter. Right in the.
Oh, here we go. Dr. Loden. Oh, sorry. Dr. Loden is back. First comment. See, we start the conversation about polygon-shaped boobs, and Dr. Loden is straight in. Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Yep, that's the one. That's got to be the one.
And that's his contribution to the show. Thanks. See you next week.
This whole 14,
Ooh,
the approach shot was spectacular. Just looked so good.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was great. I'm going to wait till you get to 15, because I think that's, in this wind, plus 13, is doable.
Right. I'm cleaning up here. I got a lengthy par putt.
Yeah, I dropped one there. I'm going to have a little fly around.
Oh, stay up there, you turd!
One. That's not a speedboat. That doesn't count. Two speedboats.
I am Irving R. Levine. I have not played that game, but I endorse it. And Irving just won't put his name on anything.
Just anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Felix has said once he gets an upgrade, he wants to make an appearance on TGCT Live. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Golden Eagle chance if you go left. See, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might be able to take that bunker.
Oh, I'm going left. I'm going to go left for sure. With this wind.
I might have been a bit ambitious trying the bunker. But I think
Oh no, I only hit it 90%.
Oh, I mean, did you? Okay.
I bounced off the cart path.
Did you?
But I'm still in the heavy rough. That was my fault. You made it clearly with like 40 yards to spare. You probably got like 205 in, right?
182. I like how you can see the next tee box. That's going to be an interesting hole when we get there.
Yeah, the flow of this course has been really nice.
It has been nice. The bunkers are pretty good.
Oh,
This one
Sam,
on the left here is like a proper.
you're giving me crap. I'm lowering your score now.
Golden bogey.
Oh, so I'm over by you, but I'm hitting my fourth shot, and you're hitting your third.
Yeah. There's a yellow right in front of the flag from where we are now.
Those flowers behind the green, kind of that view we were chipping up, the yellow and orange and blue, are very sharp.
Yeah, nice. Those bunkers are pretty good. I think they could. I can't just. Yeah, it's going to look. They're a bit trophy, if that makes sense. But they're all right though. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I got nothing wrong with them. I can see what you mean, though.
Right, pick someone up. Back to -1.
I took a bogey on that hole. A golden bogey.
Oh, this is the giveaway hole. Damn it. That came up quick. So the first giveaway today is Universe Sandbox, Dr. Yeti.
Oh, Universe Sandbox is. We've been talking a lot about physics today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Coarse physics, boob physics. Now we have a game that lets you simulate space physics. It's pretty much exactly what the name implies. It's a universe sandbox. You have a infinite space that you can drop stars and planets and galaxies and shoot asteroids at things, and it's basically a gravity simulator. It is not a game at all, but if you've ever wanted to slam the moon into the Earth, or throw the Earth into the rings of Saturn, just to see what it would look like, that's what you can do in this game. Just watch the video on the Steam page, and it'll hook.
It's got a lot of pretty good reviews, I saw. We've got a lot of guesses in.
Ooh, you're going to want to make sure you get up. Oh,
S. Morris has it already. Okay. Right. We've had quite a few, so let's see if I can actually get something good up here. Right between these two trees. And there's yellow in front of the pin, but I still want to land it in front.
I want to make sure you get up that hill. Stop guessing!
I'm going to be off the back of the green. Damn. I thought I'd... Yeah. So... 10 yards, 30 feet.
35.
WGT Bugsy has 35. Yeah, there's our winner. Get in touch with Dr. Yeti after the show, please. And he'll send you along your game.
Absolutely. There's actually a
Stop!
Where you can simulate what would happen when they blow up the Death Star near the forest moon of Endor. And it's actually quite sad, because when you blow up the Death Star, how much debris falls onto the forest moon of Endor is really sad.
Oh, no.
How many little Ewoks probably perished.
So I then putted down that yellow slope on the second shot.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to drop another one here. Disappointed with that shot in, actually. I thought I'd got that right, and I just must have completely overcooked it. Right, 17. Oh, you've hit that bunker.
Yeah. Oh,
There's not a huge landing area, actually, especially with this wind.
If you played a 3-wood, that's a smart play. You'd still only have like 120 in.
Yeah, I've not done a smart play. Although I'm okay, I think. Ooh, horrible bounce. Weird bounce.
Ewoks are tasty.
I bet they are, actually. Oh, okay, wow, look where this pin is. Okay, I personally don't like that pin. It's a bit too close.
Yeah, you are hitting at it with a wedge, so it can stop, but you've got to be laser accurate.
Yeah. Why is it giving me a
Laser
flop
beams.
shot? Give me a chip. I can't believe I asked for a chip, but that's what I want.
Aren't those called crisps where you're from?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to drop another shot here.
I just nailed a clutch par putt to stay at +3.
Oh, yeah, I didn't... That's not gone well. Dropped another one, +1. Irving's releasing a course later tonight.
Oh, lovely.
Not my David Bowie tribute course, but an old one I'm releasing just to get it off of my unpublished list. You know, you could also just push the delete button.
Ouch. Let him have it, Irving. Let him have it. Oh, shoot. Well, I just had one of those, heavy rough shots that's like 45 to 80%. And I probably just got the 45 because I just hit a horrible shot.
I like this random beach hut with a boat over here. I like that. That's cool.
This is a very nice clubhouse, too. I like it.
Yeah, it's busy, isn't it?
The rocks and flowers and such behind this green are very sharp as well. Great looking finisher.
Oh, how did that not get the added plop straight in the mess?
Oh, get up there. Oh.
Ooh, okay, I've got a...
You're not
oh,
going
it's
to get
coming
up
back.
either. Yep.
If you really want to annoy Irving, tell him you're giving his course a 6.5 out of 10. No, I was never going to make that. The line was right. I mean, the length was right. The line was wrong. Otherwise, I'd have had that there. +1 finish.
Oh, I took a double bogey on 18. I made a mess of that heavy rough that was in the middle of the fairway.
This is one of those courses that was difficult, but I couldn't tell you why. I really think we both suffered because of the wind. It was against us in pretty much every hole.
Really added a lot of length to the course, and then also the tightest fairways, we always had a crosswind, it seemed.
Yeah, and we were hitting it round trees and so on. But that was good fun. We play at the speed of light, but I reckon if you took your time and actually thought about that, that could be really quite enjoyable, like a real sort of messing with the maths type course. I thought that was good fun. That's a solid 9 for me. I really like the realism of it, actually. I thought it was very, very good.
This was almost the perfect 10 for me. Almost the perfect 10. I loved this course. I thought it was great. It was so close to the perfect 10, but on the last 3 holes, it got 2 minor strikes. On 16, that par 3, and on 18, the par 5, I felt the yellow slope that was just in front of the pin was a little long. That's it. That's my only 2 complaints about this course. Spectacular work. I gave it a 9.8, 9.9.
Probably my favourite S. Morris course. The only other thing I said I didn't like along the way was that other that pin. But other than that, very, very good. Blue Orph has said he's going to put it on his course list of courses to play. Very good. Yep.
Yeah, it was a hard course, a difficult course, but it wasn't unfair in any way. It wasn't. It's just a good challenge. I liked it. Well done.
Yeah. So, we are now going to play, for the first time this series, TGC Roulette. And what we did from... Did we do it from Reddit in the end? We picked a page number and then a course number.
You know what?
The random course.
I can't find the number we got, but it was called Breakwind Valley. It was on page 3.
Oh, I've just come across that.
Number 6.
Breakwind Valley. It's now on page 4, number 3.
There it is.
So it was. So when you looked before the show, it was on
3-6,
and now it's 4-3. So
like 6-7 courses have come out just
since we've been doing the show. Yeah.
In one course that
Just
we played.
stop it! Stop, damn it!
Well, look, there's 95,200 and something courses right now. I wonder if HB Studios is going to give a special prize to whoever is number 100,000.
I think so. I think it should be on the suggested list, whatever it is. Be my
Trailer
main
Park.
course. Right, Breakwind Valley.
I'm going to release a course called Trailer Park 100K.
So we're changing the format of this slightly. It used to be we'd play 3 holes, and if they were good, we'd play more, and if they were rubbish, we'd stop. Now we're just going to play 3 holes, and if they're good, we want yeses from the chat room, and if it's not good, we want no's from the chat room. Simple as that. This feels like, because it's got the Thursday in brackets,
It feels
might
like
not
someone
be an
would have taken
auto-gen.
their time.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to look and see really quickly if it is on the HB Studios forum or the TGC Tours forum. Oh, it is, actually.
It's on.
Yeah. It was published today by Beamer CA. It's on the HB Studios forum.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Joseph Harrison has got the reference in the title.
What, the break wind? That's
Yeah.
what we call gas. Having a fart.
So there's no heavy rough, light rough even.
Yeah, it was a fun course, but it stunk. It was always windy.
This seems like the sort of course that might end up with someone doing something in the pins, in the holes. G-Dog's joined us. Welcome along. So we were playing 3 holes of this, and we want a yes or a no. Whether we think it's any good.
Yep.
What do we reckon it is? Swiss? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that big spiky mountain that we're hitting into is in the Swiss and the old Alpine.
Ooh, he's thrown a dart in there, G-Dog, right in front of the hole. Doily, welcome along. We're playing 3 holes of TGC roulette, and then next is my new course.
Oh, the Brynhilda.
Yeah.
I don't know why I tried to sound like Sean Connery right there, but
No means yes.
oh, the Brynhilda.
No means yes.
That was a good opening hole.
It feels a touch auto-genned, if I'm honest. A touch.
Yeah, you know, it's the perfectly straight-lined fairways.
Yeah.
Or the kind of perfectly
Although I feel like
straight-edged fairways.
It wouldn't automatically generate all these bushes. It would generate some, but not all of them.
Well, and you can tell there's been work done on the bunkers that look really sharp, and you know, this when it is purely just auto-genned, you can tell that the edges of the fairway just look horrible.
Yeah.
And you know, around the greens, you look, and you know, they've planted a lot of grasses.
There's a few little yellow flowers hidden in the grass. Then they would never be there. So this isn't a straight auto-gen for sure. Oh, chipped. What disaster. Oh,
It was maybe routing and just kind of letting the waypoints lay the hole out, but then did the sculpting and the bunker work, and not bad. This view looking back up the fairway from behind the green is pretty sharp.
Yeah. DR Loden has said he's now on hole 17 of Crooked Stick RCR. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And Doily has said many courses are straight lines in real life. Yes, they are. Just seems more bland in a video game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, totally.
Playing this, yeah.
Yeah, the RCR that I'm doing, just a little local course, totally it's going to look like an auto-gen. As far as the edges of the fairway goes, because it's kind of just straight lines from the green to the tee box all the way. Yeah, but this is really sharp. I like the kind of waist bunker that he's got on the right-hand side of this hole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, G-Dog's throwing another nice shot in there.
I like this approach shot, too, on 3.
Yeah, it's nice. Very simple, this.
I like it.
Yeah, picks another shot up. So what did we think, chat room? Yes, no, indifferent? What did you think?
I will certainly finish this course.
Yeah,
I thought it was good so far.
Oh, there's a Portaloo on the tee of hole 4.
You know, I think it's just that we're so used to seeing these fancy, wavy, back and forth, up and down fairways that it just threw us off a little bit seeing this. I thought it was, you know, routed well. The views were great. The sculpting's nice. The bunkers were well done. Great looking course. Very natural looking.
Felix says no. Irving says meh. Adam Hill maybe. Joseph Arasim good course. G-Dog yes.
Yeah.
DR Loden misses being called Doctor. Well, you shouldn't have told us your real name, should you?
I'm the only doctor around here, damn it.
Yeah. People, by the way, while you're here, thanks to everyone. We've had a real good amount of feedback from the designer specials. Hans, DR, Dr. Loden, and Driver T, and we did the one with the CLV as well, and Keith, HB Keith. They've all gone down really well, so thank you for those. And we've already reached out to a few more designers to bring you a few more of those. But Now it's my course. Yay! Boo, everyone says.
Boo, Wendy. Boo.
Boo, Wendy. Boo. Blue Orf is now banned from all my courses for that reason there.
Oh, 14 under.
Yeah.
I see Scarpacci threw 9 under.
Yeah.
He's
just about alright.
Although you threw 9 under at it.
Yeah, but it's my course.
That's not saying anything. Whenever we play my courses, I always play rubbish.
Yeah, whenever we play your courses, I always play rubbish as well. So here we go.
Blue Orf, the leaderboard sniper.
Just one quick second.
So I have played, I think, the first 6 holes of this. Yeah. Yeah, so I've played the first 6 holes of this. So how much heavy rough is on the plot? It looks like you put a lot of heavy rough down.
Contrary to popular opinion, it's not covered in heavy rough.
Really? It looks like it.
I think this hole might be, and certain other ones will be, but it's not completely heavy rough. On this hole, it probably stops. See, with this light, it blends a lot better.
Uh-huh.
But not all of this will be heavy roughed here. Quite a bit, though.
So you went with the Swiss theme.
Yeah.
Was it the changing of the textures that? Oh! I almost eagled number 1. Look at that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. G-Dog fell into the same.
Let me just blow this one in the hole. There
nice.
It goes. So it was the ability to do the texture swapping that brought you into the.
Yeah, well, actually, as I started, it already had this texture on the green. I didn't actually change it at all, which is interesting because the Swiss theme, when it first came out, had those neon-y coloured greens.
Right.
But actually, this one was as it was.
Did you start this course in a different theme and then switch it, or was started in Swiss all along?
It's always been in Swiss. Yeah. So having a quick look at some of the. Irving didn't get the message about being in the designer specials. No, well, don't worry, we'll sort that out.
We have more.
Yeah. G-Dog likes the lighting. That's very kind. I always try and make the lighting on the first hole. I always try and make the lighting the best on the first hole and probably the second if I can.
Yeah, one that's going to draw you in.
Yeah.
So if you had a favorite hole on the course, what one is it?
On this course?
Yes.
Because everyone else hates it so far, 4.
I think that's the one where you have to go over the water or not, depending on the winds, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I'll get up. So the first 2 greens have been relatively small.
Yeah, that's one thing that I was talking to Mr. Euler about this, and he said the greens were quite small. I didn't actually realise that as I was making it, that they were that small. Oh, get in! Oh, come on!
I'm not saying that as a gripe or anything, just an observation. This little par 3 is a small green too. Well, but it's a pretty looking thing. I like this little island that you've got just on the left, and I've noticed you've done that on like that island course, that 9-hole that you had, and you had a few instances of that, like on Bunyip, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. I find it just without it there, you have this big open space, which is great, but it just sort of frames it a bit more. I mean, one thing I really like doing on my courses is making them, even if they play a little easy, making them look good. Oh, you've done what I'm probably going to end up doing here. And like tee shots being almost like a decent, like be a good photo, and something about that green just there works. So, like for example, on this course, the only colours you'll really see are green and a bit of yellow. Even the flags are black and white. like 50 Shades of Green. Well, I went for colours-wise. Well, no, but like you know, on your Par 3 Paradise, where you've got lots of vibrant reds and yellows and oranges, and it all fits and works really well. I found with this one, like actually keeping it to different greens really worked.
Yeah.
G-Dog went in the water by the looks of it. He said he needs his snorkel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm watching his ball right now.
I've seen he's taken a 5, so he must have plopped it. So this is number 4, and this is the one that's winding people up apparently. So the water is at 2.
Uh-oh, I'm going to go in it.
50-ish. Oh, you are.
I hit a 92% shot. That's why.
You bounced in. So in this wind, you should, with a driver, break it. You should probably land in here. But if you've got 5 in your face, you just have to go down to a 5 wood and hit it short. In fact, if I had the +1...
This crazy Canuck chap is talking smack on the course.
I'll get rid of this guy, goodness sake. Didn't we fire him?
He dug out of that shallow grave, apparently.
He's as bad as Scruffy. Anyway,
I can't speak.
I can't speak. We all can't speak.
So, are you going to release this as a Pro T version?
I might. I need to work out how to do 4 pins on it first. I might.
Yep.
It's a bit. I could try a Pro T. I think like holes like this one, for example, would probably need a lot of tweaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've fallen into my own trap and gone into a bunker. That's a trap.
So when you're laying out a course, I'm almost treating this like it's its own mini designer special.
That's fine.
Today's designer special with Els41.
Was that your Ivor Robson impression? How does that go over the hole, by the way? What stupid...
G-Dog says, quiet Timberwolf to Canuck. Oh, that's good. So when you're rounding
we all
your
bogeyed 4. Even I bogeyed it. Yeah. Carry on, sorry.
I bogeyed because I hit my ball in the water. What a rubbish hole. I give this course a 4. Do you lay out one hole at a time? Or do you lay out 18 holes and then work through one at a time?
Different on different courses. On this one, I was laying them all out one at a time until I got to about 14 and then laid the rest out. Maybe 15.
It's kind of got to a point where you're like, okay, I have to route this back to
I have to get back to the start now, yeah. So this hole 5, the green has a hill in it, but it's actually when it rolls off the fairway. So depending on where the ball hits the fairway towards the green, you're either going to have a great putt in, which it looks like G-Dog has got, or a long putt.
I can see that if you can kind of get it to roll just enough through the fairway to where it barely gets on the green, it's going to roll up there nice and tight. Well, I like stuff like that.
I'm going to flop this here, but this might be a mistake.
And then do you work from green to tee, from tee to green, or kind of somewhere in the middle? Tee to green.
Yeah. I've actually started doing it by shot now. So shot 1 I want to look like this. And shot 2 I want to look like this. And again, for me it's like I don't mind if people hit -14, 15 round the course, but I want them to go back and say, wow, that looked great. And I try and make it so that every shot you line up, you're like, wow, that's pretty. Well, I did with this one anyway.
Oh man, I've been getting a case of the 90s on this course. 94%, 93%. I just hit 95%. This course is rubbish. I can't play it.
This hole bends round quite sharply.
Yeah, I like that. The more you cut off, I mean, obviously the shorter it is, but you could probably play it pretty safe and still only have 120 in.
Yeah. I didn't
probably should have just teed off with a 5-wood.
I didn't play it safe at all.
Yeah, me neither. I played it safely into the bunker.
Yeah. Safety first.
Yes. It looked like a nice soft landing in the beach.
G-Dog has said 7 is a looker. We'll do the giveaway on 16. Yeah, 16.
I gotta start getting some strokes back. I want to be the shooter on your course.
I'm still even here.
Yeah, I'm just one above you here. Looks like G-Dog is 1 under. So we got 1 under, even, and 1 over.
G-Dog's only had 1 par. The rest have all been birdies or bogeys.
Oh, really
or
well
double.
done. The
Yeah.
rocks. Yeah, 7 is a looker. Irving's right. I like the rocks quite a bit.
Just big boat in the back.
It's almost become... I don't want to say it's the L's signature because a lot of designers do it, but the 3 bunkers, ...
Yeah.
They look
I like
so
that.
sharp.
They're quite deep as well.
You've
actually.
been doing that for quite a while. I remember all the way back to your Valefort course had a lot of those. ...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I just quite like the look of it for some reason. It's just, and it only works with the circles, like the complete, not the oval ones or the square or anything, just the plain circle ones.
Oh, I've mashed that ball. I'm like 20 yards past the green on 7. I must have went 1 club higher.
Oh yeah, you really did. Is that you in there?
Oh, I almost swooshed it.
Oh yeah.
So did you enjoy working in the Swiss theme?
I did actually. This course came together in about 3 weeks. Considering most courses take me about 5 months because I start them and then can't be bothered and then start them again. But this one, yeah, it went down pretty quickly. Apparently I'm a rip-off artist, am I? Deary me.
Oh, this is a rip-off artist. Oh, just stay in the... Ooh, I just barely stayed in the fairway. Oh, this is a pretty approach shot.
Got no wind, 0 wind. Yeah, this one... I think if you hit driver, you end up in between clubs for the approach in. Again, it's another one where I've gone for like you can take a photo of this here. There's another squee moment.
Squee.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sit. There we go. Yeah, this hole 8 reminded me of another hole on Bunyip, but
Probably
not
6.
exactly. Yeah, maybe 6.
6 was a par 3, I think. But
No, it was a par 4 on Bunyip. I just missed the easiest putt for birdie. Who put that pin there? Oh, and I missed the coming back putt for par.
oh no. You know what you asked me what my favourite hole was? 9.
Yeah.
I like 9. I've decided. So it's a par 5 where all sorts can happen here because there's a tree in the way at one point depending on where you're on the wind. We haven't got any wind, so this hole will just play pretty normally. But a strong tailwind and you'll be up right against that tree.
Yeah, I can see that.
The second shot here, by the way, don't just aim at the pin because there's a bunker right in front of it, and you will go in it.
Well, too late. I'm in the air.
Oh, I got ball squirt. I'm going straight in it. Bye. In the drink.
Oh, I went in there by about 3 inches. I needed another 3 inches of carry, and I would have been fine. That's the story of Irving's life. Just needs another 3 inches.
Is it in yet?
Oh, I just hold out for eagle.
Oh, did you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you did. Yeah, nice one.
Back to even
Well
par.
done as well. Oh, and I lipped out. That's really frustrating.
Doily, we're going to make a contest. Make a course that the machine, which I assume that is Blue Earth, can't beat under par, and they'll make that a challenge circuit course.
Oh, can you imagine the number of complaints you're going to get? Too hard.
The CCZ, the CCZ tour would melt down.
There'd still be someone that'd get minus 51 on it. Oh, Scob, hey, come on. Since the three of you are world-class designers, well, at least two of you, ever thought about designing a course together 6 holes each? That's not really nice to say about Canuck, you know. He's a good designer. He's getting better. He's trying hard.
That's so true. That's the best part is he's not here to defend himself.
No. Ooh, I don't know what to do here. Let's do the maths. Take off 4, 1, 4, 1.
All right, so a good string of back-to-back holes. I'm under par, tied with you. G-Dog's having a good
10.
round.
I'm just shooting on 10. Starts the back 9 with a par 3. And finishes with a par 5, actually.
Yeah, I like starting with a par 3.
Ooh. Yeah, I picked one up. Canuck, I really am trying.
So after this, are you burned out in the designer, or are you...
No, I'm back in it, actually. Do you remember that Highlands course I started ages ago?
No.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was.
I remember a tropical course.
Oh, that's still in there somewhere. No, I started a Highlands one like last summer. Oh no, look at the bend on that. That's really annoying. Oh, bounce to the left. Go on. Oh, I did. Good. I'm back in. So I'm about 12 holes down on a Highlands course. But it's really quite blank. It's like... it's not going to be like that one we did the other day by Arctic Fury. It's going to be more like Shogli, the one like that, where it's really flat, no trees. In fact, there's one tree on the whole plot. And that's in the clubhouse. Oh, I didn't get a green in regulation there.
Oh, drat.
Oh, this is good. Oh, I landed right next to you.
So as you were designing, at any point, do you flip the front 9 and the back 9?
Not really. I've only ever done that once. And I don't think it was the whole front 9 and back 9.
Oh, look at this, we got another ... 2 instances of it.
Oh yeah, that will keep coming up. Yeah.
And your speedboat's parked over there.
It is. This one's interesting because there's 2 sets of ... dots actually. One on the left and one, but these bunkers are really well hidden. And
yes.
That kind of happened by accident actually. I was messing around with something and it just kind of happened. Oh no.
I like how you've left the kind of rocky natural texture above these bunkers, both the fairway bunkers and the greenside ones.
Yeah, it makes them look a bit more like pot bunkers.
Right.
Like you get on a links course, yeah. So actually, just to the left of this green is hole 3. So the plot actually goes kind of all over the place here. Yeah. Which is where old G-Dog went for a swim. Stop there! Stop there! Stop! If I could have one hole on this course back, and no matter how hard I tried to make it work... Oh, that's not fair. It didn't come out the way I wanted. It's 13, actually.
What do you not like about it? Oh, I just picked up a shot.
I don't... Oh, G-Dog's sailing ahead. I don't really know. It just doesn't feel... I don't know. I just couldn't get it right.
I actually like this right to left slope on the entire hole, and it says it's down 9 from the tee box, but I bet when we get to the fairway, it looks like it's uphill too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's about up 8 or 9 or 10 from the thing. You can't make this in 2 with this wind. You'd need like 10 tailwind to make it in 2. I don't know, I think I could have probably done a bit of a better job with some of the bunkers and so on, but...
Yeah, maybe just the bunkers on this second shot just seem kind of big.
Yeah.
And maybe rushed, or...
Yeah, I think I was going for a waist bunker look. and to crowd the whole lot in, but I don't know, it didn't really come out the way I wanted. It's one of those as well that if you turn the lighting round, it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if you have those few holes that get that spectacular lighting, you're also going to have those few holes that suffer with the lighting a bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what? It's probably honestly one of those things that, as the designer, it's only going to drive you nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think so. G-Dog's just got to 16. You can tell because he's made a comment.
So, what is your technique to do the retaining walls?
Oh. Drink a huge coffee and just go at it. When I think, I spend like half an hour, 45 minutes of my life putting in a retaining wall. It's like I'm not getting that time back. You can smash this one, by the way. There's a hill at the far end of the fairway. And actually, if you end up on top of it,
my thumb
great.
slipped off the controller and I just hit a 69% shot.
Way.
Yuck, 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 yuck. But I only have like 160 in and I hit the fairway, so I'm not actually that punished.
You just have to watch out for that burnt tree in the water.
Yeah, it's actually, I hit it so poorly that that's not even in my way.
All right. That's another thing I put there just for looks, to balance the look of the view out.
Yeah, to just provide a little bit better framing.
Yeah.
Irving, how did I know you'd be the one to point out that I said 69? I got like a triple breaking putt here. I love these.
Yeah, I sometimes go a bit wild on the green.
Oh, get in. Oh, that triple break got me.
You must have been quite far out though to have a triple break.
Yes.
See, here's another example where I have the a little island out by itself just to frame the shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the longest hole that's a par 4 on the course.
Great looking hole. Great looking hole. I like how you can just barely see the green complex and the bunkers just beyond the trees of that little island.
Yeah, if you I don't know how far ahead I am of you, but if you see where my ball landed, the second shot in from there, again, it's something that kind of happened a bit. Oh, you're a bit further left than me, but that's fine. Kind of happened naturally.
With the dead logs and.
Oh no, the dead logs are all there. I mean, like the way it was raised up in the hills and so on.
Mm.
Ooh, too long. Down the other side. Bye.
Yep, I'm going to take.
I'm going to put the giveaway game on while we're here.
Oh yes.
It's called Riptide GP2. So it's basically a racing game where you're on jet skis.
That's a fun game.
Online and local multiplayer. Can have up to 4 players at once, and it's a good lot of fun. Graphics are great. I think it's probably about a year and a bit old, maybe. It's quite fast.
Just missed a birdie putt. You can take a bogey on this hole?
No, I've picked a birdie. Par. Right, 16. And you can be the shooter.
No, you've got the lead. You're the awarded shooter.
Oh, it's clouded over a little bit as we've got to it.
Let's just wait a bit, let the sun come out. Said you have it on overcast then, I assume?
I don't think so. I think the mountains make it... The mountains make it for you.
Oh, yep, so I just got the sun just came out and lightened it up.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
So this was based on that one at that French course. You know the island, the green that moves?
The one that's in Idaho that has the French name?
Yeah.
Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah.
So you're saying this hole can move?
Oh, that might be an idea for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday pins, wouldn't it?
You know what? You could probably, other than like the actual Earth, like the land itself, you could probably do a multi-select on all of that and just kind of move it all, and then just lift the chunk of ground that you need up again and lower the old one.
Yeah, you could move the retaining walls, couldn't you?
It would be a pain and probably take a while, but you could do it relatively easily. Multi-select.
Right. Scob, thanks. Here we go.
Right,
So
I'm
let's
off
take
as well.
4 off. So
Oh, I missed the right side of the green.
I might have overkilled this. The pin's in a bit of a horrible place as well. Ooh! It's not looking bad. It's not looking bad at all. And there's a hill at the back of that green there. I am
Oh, not
6
bad.
foot.
Well done.
Blue Orf said 8. That's the closest.
Blue Orf.
Blue Orf said 8. Yeah, that
Winner
is the
of
closest.
the leaderboard and winner of the game.
And winner of the game. Get in touch with me at the end of the show. You know the drill. And I'll send you it over. It's good fun, that game. Oh, what a horrible pit. But yeah, on that green, by the way, there's a raised bit behind where I'm stood. So you can actually hit it up there and it should roll back down.
I've noticed when you have designed a lot of more recent courses, Bunyip, the Brynhilder now.
Yeah.
A lot of your holes play, challenging drive, but then into in between wedges.
Mm-hmm.
And then you really make people have to get their wedge game on with tough greens. Is that, obviously that's done on purpose.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reasoning behind that?
I think this time, because I think Bunyip was quite successful in that. I thought, that worked, so try it again. Because a lot of courses we get are incredibly long, but actually I think a course can be as difficult when you're...
Well, all your putts have been on...
the greens are wild.
Tough slopes. I mean, not unfair. There's actually hasn't been much yellow on your slope.
Well, there shouldn't be very much at all, yeah.
On your greens at all, but they are challenging putts.
Yeah, there's a certain couple of brushes I use on the greens here that actually makes them, as I said, just a bit wild, a bit like, whoa, okay. But
No, but I like it. It really forces people to know their wedges and then have a solid putting game to score low.
Yeah. G-Dog got 2 bogeys on the last 2. I might beat him here. Number 18. This took me ages. Just to find out how am I gonna finish with it. Am I entirely happy with the way I ended this course? It's a bit gimmicky. And you'll
like
see what I
the
mean
look
by the final
of
shot.
the little pot bunkers. You can see 3 of them from the tee box, but not any of the dirt. But you can see the shadow going down.
Yeah, little fairway bunkers.
Yeah, just look real sharp.
They were the last thing I did on the whole course, actually. So I don't know what you think about the final shot. I was like, bearing in mind the clubhouse is there. I was thinking like what you could have is like, if this was a course in a competition, you could have like all the bleachers in the water, like coming out of the water. I don't know what I was really thinking there. Lost my mind, I think, but
a bunch of pier systems built up.
yeah.
I think it looks sharp.
Into
the water on
into
all
the good
3
light.
sides. Yep. I'm going for it in 2.
Yeah, good luck. I screwed that up.
Oh, I only hit it 97%. I should have a nice little wedge in, though. No, great finishing hole. I think it needs a lighthouse, though.
G-Dog, 9 out of 10 added to favourites. Thank you very much. Nice of you to do that. Oh. Go on. Beat G-Dog. Damn it!
All right,
I was 6
up
inches
and
away
down.
from beating him.
Get in. Oh, and then it back spun a bit.
And he had to get his snorkel out again. What one did he go in? It must have been on 4. How could it be on 4? It must have been on 5. The last one.
Just lipped out for a birdie on 18. Going to take a par, finish 3 under. So, I loved it. First off, very well done. It reminded me a lot of Bunyip, to be honest, where difficult drives and then challenging approach shots, stuck between clubs, have to land it in the right spot to have a favorable putt. I feel like I left probably 6 or 7 birdies out there,
Right, yeah.
and that is something that really makes me want to come back and play a course again. Is when I know I could have shot better, and um, you know, especially with a couple of those that I was really close. Just well done all around. I loved the 50 Shades of Green, as you put it earlier, where you didn't overdo it with color and just kind of kept all the tones nice. Bunker shaped well. I loved it. High 9 for me, close to a 10.
Oh, brilliant! Thanks a lot. And Dr. Loden's asked why I didn't give my own course a 10. So I have now, just to please him. But yeah, no, thanks. That's good. I hope people have enjoyed playing it. There's been some nice comments in the chat room. Scob, thanks. Blue Orf, very nice of you. G-Dog, Adam Hill. So thanks. I hope hopefully we'll see it on a tour. What do you reckon, CC or web would be better?
I think the CC would be better, just because the web, they are such a step above the CCA and B Tour, it seems, that I think that they would be able to tear it apart.
Yeah.
But then again, we saw, the best players didn't have the easiest time on Bunyip.
No.
Yeah, so,
No.
maybe I think, it could be either. I think CC would be a good tour because is the skill level everyone could play at, but I could see it tripping people up on the web tour.
Cool. Be interesting to see where it goes. Anyway, thank you all once again very, very much for watching. Once again, you can follow us in many ways. YouTube, thanks to all our YouTube viewers, still ticking along, going very well. Reddit, thanks for all your support on there as well. Out of interest, wasn't the opening shot the ball up the deer's backside from Reddit, so thanks for that. And of course on Twitter and on the forums as well. And of course, I mentioned it earlier, you can donate to us on the channel as well, and everything that we receive in donations goes back into the show. We've had a couple of people, they know who they are, who have donated to us again recently, so thanks very, very much for that. It's very, very good of you. But we will be back with another show this time next week for sure, and that's usually one or two of us just jump on here and do some design or something anyway. So any last words from you?
Cowabunga, man.
That's Beaver and Butthead reference. Nice one.
No, that's Ninja Turtles.
Oh, damn, really? Okay, fine. I will make sure I know better next time. All right, have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.